Hello everyone, this is Valerie here. I opened this bag earlier and opened like a couple of envelopes, and then I decided no, I just need to wait and do this on film. So out of those envelopes, I think I might be missing seed packs, but they also could be down in the bottom, or they may be in another envelope with something else. If not, they're probably in my living room or maybe in my car. But I'll go look for them. Okay. After the trade commences, what you do is you package up all your trades if they're not already. You usually have a certain date they've got to be postmarked by. And you will send them in to one central person. And when you send them in, you also send one of these flat rate envelopes back pre-labeled to yourself from yourself. So all they have to do is get them, put them in piles, sort them, and put them in the, put your trades in the envelope and with the label you provided. You also send in a list with the person's name, what you're to receive, and what you're to send. I hope I blocked out their names. So they just sent this back, and I guess with that being said, what I will try to do is, because whenever you send in your trade, what they have you do is put to and from, and then how many trades are supposed to be in the envelope. Well, I can leave that one open. You guys can see my name. You just can't see hers. Like you see, Valerie Ann Sayer, 1 trade. And then she put on the bottom who it was from. So, in my first envelope, we got the little potato cucumber. I honestly should have done a haul of what I sent in, but I had to get it sent in fairly quickly, so I didn't quite have time. It would take forever for me to go through this list and to pull everyone's name and tell you what I sent in, because I would have to search. Every time I pull out an envelope, I would have to search through this 4-page list to find who it corresponds with. So I'm just going to show you what I got. This is from, I'm not going to tell you who they're from because there's no social media link. But this is the Pompous Plume Celosia. There was a certain amount of seeds that had to be in these bags, or you had to list how many they were, but there was a recommended amount. You were free to give seeds that you had saved. You're just asked to note that they're safe seeds. Okay, the second thing is Thai basil. And I do have some Thai basil. But the thing about that is, I could use more. I planted quite a bit last year, and I may have some reseed because I did let some go to seed, but just in case I don't want to need more. Let's see. You had to put every person got it. I think I said that already. I've got Bread Seed Poppy and Queen Wine Blush Zinnia. I'm just throwing the envelopes to the side because I will not keep those. I'll probably honestly burn them in my wood burning stove. Use them as fire starter. My back is killing me. Okay, my next one is, and this is kind of exciting because you forget what you traded for. It's kind of a flurry of activity. And then unless you just go back and check your trades list, you kind of forget what's even coming. This is Amaranth Eleanor's Rojo. Oh. This is Meteor Xenia. Xenia. That's how I usually say it. Blue Columbine. I don't know if those are focusing. I moved, so it may no longer be in focus. American Legion Poppy. Poppies were a big one on my list. Oh yeah, you also have, when you make your trades list, you also have a column or another place where you put your wants list. Now you make an offer to someone even if you don't have something that's on their wants list, because you might have something else they didn't think of that they want. Emily Basil. I'm just picking these out, whatever's on top, randomly. Let me show you how many's inside. Okay. Alright, the next one is cinnamon basil, lychee tomato, orange Turkish eggplant. I feel like these were probably reused seed envelopes. Eskimo marigolds, which I'm all for. Please reuse your envelopes. Chinese lantern, yellow Cherokee wax bean. Alright, pretty bright pink envelope here. Alright, what are these? Is there only one trade in these? Yes. This one actually has a social media link. Social media link. I don't know what's going on with me today, guys. I'm really trying. I know sometimes it doesn't seem like I'm trying, but I really am trying hard. Follow us on Facebook, Wicked Quail and Pork Homestead, blog Wicked Quail Pork, wixsites.com/homestead. So maybe if you're looking for someone, a new homestead to follow, maybe check them out. But they sent me, oh, I better keep that because that one is not marked. Hold on, this envelope. There's nothing on the envelope itself, so I've got to keep the envelope it came in. I need to make sure I check that from now on. Alright, next one. I hope I don't run out of battery. That would suck. Oh, this is kind of cool. This is Bloom Vine, Dark Galaxy Tomato, Glaskin's Perpetual Rhubarb, and Apple Green Eggplant. She kind of packaged hers in a cool way. Alright. Oh, I don't need that. I keep on throwing my seeds in my envelope pile and my envelope in my seed pile, so that's what you're seeing me do. Now this is one I've got a couple missing out of. I think this is one of the ones that I'm missing. It says I should have 7 trades, and I think I've got 5 here. So hopefully I find those somewhere, because one of those was Lysianthus, and I'm really excited about Lysianthus. I have some, but those were saved from our garden, so who knows what kind of cool colors they could have. Pink half-runner bean. Flemish antique poppy. Wapsipinicon. I don't know how to say that. Please forgive me. Peach tomato. Red ripper bean. And cream peony poppy. The next one is, I probably won't be able to pronounce them. Puna Kira cucumber. Globe thistle. I don't know what this says. Bonus. This is a bonus, and it is, hold on, I can't tell what it says. Cali zinnia. So this is another zinnia type, and it's just a bonus, which is awesome. Bonuses are cool. And this is mixed stock. stalks. On to the next. This is purple teepee bean. See, I did it again. I need to remember the order of things. Hold on, I'm missing something there. And, I will be double checking my envelopes because there's a yellow brandywine tomato there. This one didn't have how many trades were on the outside. Oh yeah, it did. I just didn't see it. See what I mean? I mean, that's not actually how things have piled up today. It's just an example. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Blue Point Pink Zinnia. Let's see. Frosted Explosion Grass. She told me that this was only going to be a little bit. She didn't have much to trade, and it was a bonus. She had to go look in her stock, so I really appreciate her sending this. I told her she didn't have to, but I do appreciate it. Poppy Double Shirley. And Sunflower Mix. The next one. This is on a cute card. Let's see. Little's Flower Farm. So you might want to go check that out. I don't know if there's social media pages. But this came with, I'm going to spell it, TXORIXERO pepper. I don't know. Hidden Dragon Zinnia. Purple Ruffles Basil. Oh, this is the one with the Lysianthus. Maybe that one, I might have mistaken the one that it was supposed to be. So, I think that this is what came in that envelope, and I put the seeds. I think this is what came in that envelope, and when I put it back in, I didn't put it back in the envelope, so I thought it was its own trade. So the ones that were in that envelope probably came from the other envelope that I was missing seeds from, if that makes any sense, because I had two envelopes to open, and those are the ones I thought I was missing trades from. But I know this is the one from the envelope because I remember specifically it has the Lysianthus Double Echo Mix in it, and it's the only trade I made for Lysianthus. And I don't know if you can see this, but this is saved seed, and the unpelleted seeds are like dust. I don't know if that's going to focus. But anyways, I got the Lysianthus Double Echo Mix, cupcake type zinnia in magenta, and dark opal basil. Like I said, some of these I already have, but it's nice to up my stock because I used quite a bit of my basil last year planting in between my tomatoes. Next envelope, please. Pimento di Espelette Hang to Dry. I don't know if that's how you say that, obviously. Some people had way more seeds to share than others. Like, some of these people way exceeded how many they needed to send in. Pimento pepper, another just regular pimento pepper. Pink eye purple hall peas. See this, some of them are just way more in it. And I was the same things that I had more to share. I put way more in the other things that I didn't have as much available. It may have had the minimum or around the minimum. So that's how I try to do it. Okay, the next one is Habanada Pepper. I had some Habanada Peppers that got out of a trade last year, but I think I planted them all, and I did not save seeds from them. So, I've got more. Victoria Rhubarb. I have a long list of seeds, and I noticed rhubarb. I did not have any type of rhubarb, so I wanted to get rhubarb seeds. That's why I've got a couple types. And Tigger Melon, and these were collected. Alright. Let's go to the next one. Okay. Sweet dumpling squash. I just threw them in the wrong place again. Cut flour, wildflower mixture, and it's literally just a mixture of cut flowers. Petite yellow marigold. I have a ton of marigolds, but I don't think I have any petite ones that are yellow. I have the tall, I forget the type, Cracker Jack marigolds. But in the little kinds, I don't have like a petite yellow. Spike lavender. That was very generous. Anise. I have some anise, but I think I used most of it. Canary yellow melon. Some people just use spare envelopes. Some people use card envelopes. Some people use bright colored envelopes. So it's just whatever you have available. This is Sweet Peaks long sweet pepper. This is muscadine grape. And this is bonus marigolds burpee best mix. And those are just the pods. That's cool. I plan on planting many, many marigolds this year. So it's all good. I had to... Sorry, I keep switching positions. And I know this... I'm a little off center now. But I have to... My back's killing me. I don't know what else to do. Okay, this right here is strawberry spinach. And there's not a whole lot in it, but there's enough that I should definitely be able to get started. I don't know if it's going to focus. There looks to be about 20 seeds, maybe 15. This was the other envelope that was empty, so I'm sure that that card envelope, this one that I did at first, I'm sure that the ones I thought came in this, because remember I said it's supposed to have 7 seed trays, but it only have 5. I think that was supposed to come from here. And then the 7 swaps was the one that I told you about that was on that card with the Lisianthus, because I know for sure that that's the only one I traded Lisianthus with. Kind of like Christmas. Oh, look, I got a few stickers. These pretty little flower stickers. Honestly, I use these to seal people's envelopes whenever I trade seeds or do a one-on-one seed trade. So I will definitely use those in a future seed swap or in some kind of mail. This is Strawberry Blonde Calendula. Okay. This is mixed zinnias. I love like mixed zinnias that people save themselves because I really don't mind getting a few hybrids. This right here is Snapdragon. It doesn't say what kind, but that's what it says. So, Snapdragon. Let's see, I did it again. One of these days, I'm going to try to move back into frame a little bit now. Gave my back a rest. This is Queen Lime Blush Saved. Freshly harvested, please vent. I will probably just open those up then. I will, let's see. I threw it in the wrong spot again. Threw it in the wrong spot again. What is this? Black seeded Simpson lettuce. probably can't see how much is in there. Okay, next. Got a lot of different stuff. I traded with, let's see, I can tell you that. No, I can't because it's not counted, so I lied. Sorry about that. Zinnia button box. Let's go with let's see, strawberry popcorn and strawberry blonde calendula. I have several types of calendula, but I don't think I had either of the ones that I got, and I didn't have the ones I got in this trade yet. I had different ones. This one came with a card. Thank you. It's got stuff to the back. It's got Bee's Balm Orange, Bee's Friend, it's a hefty amount, and Orlea White Finch Lace. And that's what those look like. I'm putting them upside down so they'll fall away and you can actually see how many seeds are in there, sort of, but this is how they were actually packaged to the back of a card. I know this is a long one, but these are a lot of seeds. Mimosa tree, my favorite tree, or at least one of them. And no, they are not invasive here. Actually, when I first moved here, we were a zone lower than we are now, and they wouldn't even grow here. It's too cold. Sorry if I'm once again in a different spot. I had to let one of my dogs out of my room. On to the next one. Let's see. Poppy, Iceland mixed colors, the rest of a package. And let's see. Mbambo green bush bean. Beans themselves are actually green. Isn't that cool looking? A little bit. Lemon drop watermelon. And, oh, it's tiny. Godita. I don't know if that's how you say it. Godisha. I'm getting a low battery warning. I better speed it up. I might not have enough time to finish. Okay. Sorry guys, it's been a while. I'm not in the habit of, I've said this before, I haven't been in the habit of filming. So, Scarlet Peony Poppy. The next one is Sweet Pepper Pippin's Golden Honey. Basil Black Granate. It's Granat. White Sage. I'm really looking forward to that one. I mean, I'm looking forward to all of these. I've gotten some really awesome stuff in here. Solar Flare Zinnia and Tulsi Purple Stemmed. Purple Stemmed Tulsi and Solar Flare Zinnia. Is this purple stemmed Tulsi just like the regular holy basil that you get if you order just holy basil? Because I can't remember if it had purple stems, but that one specifically said purple stemmed, so I don't know if that's just the common or if it's a different, like, cultivar, I guess is that the right word, of the, you know, species or whatever. So, if y'all know that, someone tell me. I've done some research and couldn't find the answer I was looking for, but maybe I just need to look a little bit deeper because it was during the middle of the trade whenever I looked it up, and so I'm sure that I didn't dive as deep as I could have. No, this has got several trades. Okay. Well, I keep on throwing these in the wrong spot. This is Hungarian Magor Paprika. I've got a couple of different paprika types myself, and I did not realize there were so many different types of paprika, so I'm interested in growing the different types to see what the difference is. Tongue of fire bean. Now, I had some of these, but I don't remember if I still have some or if I planted them all. So I got more because I know that even if I planted them all, that I don't have many left. Or if I didn't plant them all, I know that I don't have many left. Rattlesnake pole bean. Same with these. Let's see, Zinnia. I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm really bad at pronouncing. I don't think that's focusing. No. There, that looks like that's focusing. But then it kind of puts me out of frame and out of focus. I don't know. I'm not going to manually do it. Alright. Did I say that one already? Yes. The next one is Trifano Veletto bean. I'm obsessed with growing beans. I really love growing beans. And part of the reason is because of the pod color. And sometimes it's just like, you get these really cool looking beans. You never know what it's going to look like on the inside just based on what color the pod is. That sound was my dog jumping off the bed, and I was looking over to see if he needed let out. But he just got on the floor to lay. It's fair ozone paprika. See, I hope that focused at least a little bit. And Bronze Beauty Calendula. This is a lot of seeds. See, that's the cool thing about seed swaps is, like when I get a package of tomatoes, if there's 50 tomato seeds in a pack, I'm not going to grow 50 of the same variety, at least not at this point in my life. There may come a day where I do. So I can make several trades out of this, you know, variety that's sought after, and then get things and varieties I don't have. So it's a way of increasing your collection. And a good way to build a food bank if you're trying to do that instead. Not instead, I mean, it's not mutually exclusive. I'm rambling, I'm sorry. Guys, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, so I don't know what to tell you. I get a little goofy sometimes at night, and sometimes I stumble over my words, and oh well. Actually, I do better at this time of day than I do during the day. Alright, this one's not for me. So, I'm going to package this one back up and try to send it to the appropriate person. Make sure that one's got my name on it now too. I knew that it wasn't mine because one of the trades I already have this, and the other one I didn't. It's not something I traded for, so then I looked at the envelope and it didn't have my name on it. So this is Casper Eggplant. They're just in these envelopes. Nasturtium, it doesn't say the type. It just says nasturtium. Velvet beans. And rattlesnake bean. Okay. Alright. This is Art Shade Phlox. It's a very generous amount. Can't wait to go back and re-Google some of these things, because I remember a lot of this stuff was interesting. Some of it was basics I just wanted to refresh. Some of it was just stuff I don't have. Alright. Wow. Clary Sage. A Basil. It looks like this was self-harvested, which I'm fine with. Like I said, that does not bother. I don't care if it's cross-pollinate. I mean, let's be real, certain things, like pumpkins or squash, I would probably be more picky about it. But then I don't care to a certain extent with those either. So I don't know. Just to go with the flow kind of person when it comes to that type of thing. Petunia mixed colors. Red Burgundy onion and Iceland poppy. And I will be honest, when you're doing trades like this, sometimes someone will ask for a trade and they might not have anything that would be something that I would necessarily be on the top of my list. Or it might be something really common because you look at their list and you can tell that everything they have is just the basics. So that lets me know that maybe they don't have some of these heirlooms or cool types of stuff. So if they ask me for a trade, I'll usually still trade with them. I can't think of an instance where I didn't, where I was just like, no. And some people do say no, and you can't be offended by that. That's fine. But I have the seeds, like I make up my seed trades, and I have them already categorized as trades, so I'm going to be trading them regardless. So even if the person doesn't have maybe something that I would, oh, it's a super cool variety, and I've got this super cool variety, so I should get this super cool variety back. Sometimes you just, you know, reinforce your basic stock and get something basic that you're either low on or you wouldn't mind having more of, or that you use a lot of, and you give them that cool item so they can grow it out and then diversify their collection. So yeah, rant over on that. That's what I do. You don't have to. There's no rules that say you've got to do that. And don't feel bad about yourself if you don't. That's just personally what I do. This is Atomic Red Carrot. I've only got 3 envelopes left, it looks like. Purple Potted Pole Beans. I did save, I planted a bunch of these, but I planted them in a spot that was too shady, that the year previous it wasn't too shady. It had just grown over the spring, and I didn't realize that it was going to cast slightly too much shade. So I had a few vigorous plants that were still in the sun, and the rest died. But I did harvest, I was able to harvest a small handful of purple potted pole beans, but I wanted to get more just to reinforce because I wasn't able to save nearly the amount I wanted to. Yvonne Fouquet tomato. And let's see. Oh, Silver Fir tomato tree. I don't know how many seeds are in there. You can't ever tell. These are really cool. They have like a fuzziness to the leaves that kind of give it a white cast, silver cast. Okay, I've just been double checking the envelopes ever since I saw that one. This one is the last one, and it's got several things in it. It looks like she's been very generous. Ooh, these are cool. Cool, she's got an Etsy shop, so I'm going to share it. Maybe she sells seeds or flowers or plants. I'm not sure, but I'll go check it out. And it's rustic_abundance on Instagram and etsy.com/shop/rusticabundance. And this is dwarf horticulture bush bean. And she was very generous. We did not have to give this many. And some things, like I said, I gave more of, and some things I gave the bare minimum of. But she was very generous, and I hope that I gave enough of whatever I sent her that she's not disappointed, because I'm just impressed with the amount of seeds that are in here. This is the Nona Agnes pole bean. Let me put it with a caveat. I did list, like when I did my list, I put like the number of trades I had and the number of seeds per trade. So if I had beans, then I would put 6 beans per trade or 10 per trade. So it's very specific, and sometimes I would add more if I had a lot to add, and sometimes I wouldn't. I think I said that already. If I only had a little bit, I didn't. So this is Nona Agnes pole bean. And these are really cool, and it might be hard to see, but yeah, you can see it because I'm turning. Those beans are a mixture of like a, I don't know, greeny brown and blue. You see that? Like a really dark navy blue. I told you I'm obsessed with beans. I don't know why. It's my thing this year. She had a lot of really cool beans too. I remember being really excited about these. Amethyst dry bush bean. And these, I don't know if, oh yeah, it looks like it's picking it up. Those are purplish. So those are awesome. Oh, these. Haden O Suwannee skunk pole bean. Those are really cool. I'm kind of glad I saved this envelope for last. It wasn't on purpose. I had no idea, just picking them at random, but these are some really cool beans. I don't keep saying cool beans like it's 1995. Zebra pole bean. And Calypso bush bean. Wow, these are like orcas. Alright guys, that was a really long seed swap haul. I absolutely love seed swaps. Once again, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy seed swaps as much as I do. What are you guys planting in your garden next year? I don't know. It's going to be hard for me to choose, and maybe I'll just plant all of it. Well, at least a couple from each thing. Alright, I will talk to you later. Thanks for watching.